following content is an update and technical analysis on NIO Incorporated, a company of the consumer cyclical sector in auto manufacturers here off the daily interval. Whereas I had mentioned it on the 11th of June 2023, where we're trading spot price $7.76. And in this particular instance, we were presented with a beautifully delineated bullish falling wedge pattern off the primary reactionary highs of September of 2023, complemented by a remarkably robust 3 inside up bullish continuation pattern. This unique conjunction of patterns substantially augmented the probabilities of achieving a breakout above the reactionary primary high downtrend line. And as a consequence, as I had mentioned in my previous video, that short positions, bear traders would find themselves compelled to hastily retreat and scatter right back into their bear caves, while bull traders, acting in a complete unison, would vigorously propel the movement in an upward trajectory, culminating in the successful realization of our objective to get right back in this primary trading range right up above. And here's the update. Whereas we have now completely had a nice clean, pretty close to solid close right above that 950 price support, and the entire trade thus far was good for call it a 27.93% in gains, call it almost darn near rounded up to 28% in gains there. And that is a very bullish development that we're back in that trading range. From a pure technical perspective, when you get back into that trading range, the odds are a little bit more increased that you get right back up to that top of the trading range, up to that 13 price resistance, which would be for another 33% in gains. Nothing is guaranteed. This is trading. Nothing is guaranteed in trading. What we do know is resistance now becomes support right at that 950 handle. And again, you want to see bear traders, bull traders defend this level heavily amongst all the odds. And this was a complete backfill the gap where that 950 price support was at. And again, that's just an extremely bullish move to the upside, with liquidity being injected right back into the Hang Seng index, and anything is possible. Again, this needs to be defended really at all costs, and it is a strong, pretty darn strong level of support there for an enticing move right back up to at least that 1107 right split in the middle of the primary trading range, which will coincide with the 200-day moving average. Call it a dual line of support there, and I would suspect, if anything, a slight reaction there, maybe for a potential day trade and for active traders. But again, this is as bullish as you can possibly get, and we'll see how the rest of the few months. It'll take months, as long as far as for swing traders, momentum traders. It'll take a quite some time to get right back up to the top of the trading range, and that will come with corrections. It's going to take quite some time in patience to get all the way up to the top of the trading range. As far as any active and or near-term bull traders, 28% gain, 28% in gains, double digit. Take the money and run if we break below that 950 price support, in case it is a false breakout. And that's what short traders and or bear traders want to see. They want to see a false breakout into this range in a prolonged move right back on a backfill of the gap right back down to 861 for a 13.3% crash, which will coincide with the 50 day and 50 exponential moving average. As far as a rejection amongst this bottom of this key range, you want to see bull traders and long traders completely defend this key level right here. Call it 880 price support, and which again will correlate with the 50 exponential moving average. Anything much below that, I wouldn't want to see a breakdown or a retest, back test of this primary down trading range. Keep it as you will. This is as solid as a breakout as you can possibly get here on the daily interval, where you had a nice clean breakout. You ended up back testing right amongst that primary reactionary high downtrend line, and it was completely off to the races and a huge upsurge to the upside with nice clean, just amazing oscillator 1226 crossovers on the exponential moving average 9, and it was just a straight line up with very extremely bullish histogram oscillators churning to the upside, where health is now just being poured right into these technical momentum indicators for a very bullish trajectory for more potential upside to come.